Hello guys, I'm back with another prop build and I'm really excited about this one. This is probably my favorite homemade prop this year, and this is the Bubbling Cauldron. As you can see, this thing is super cool and the camera does not do it justice. I mean, look at this mist that it creates. This is great. We're going to go over everything, how I built this, how you can build it. Yeah, I mean, this is really simple to build, but just such a cool effect. So, let's get started. So this cauldron, to be honest, I really don't know where I got it. But you can get something very similar to it at like a Home Depot during Halloween and a Lowe's and stuff like that. They sell bigger ones at Spirit. They might sell this particular kind of Spirit, but this is just a really cheap plastic cauldron. Then what I did is I took something like this, and then I just cut a few inches like that, and then I lined it with trash bags. I put like 3 or 4 layers of trash bag on there, and then I duct tape around. And that creates like a swimming pool floor. Let me unplug it, so that way I can pull it out of the water. For this thing right here, this is an ultrasonic atomizer. So basically how it works is there's a little computer in here that makes ultrasonic sound waves, and it converts it into mechanical energy that then vibrates this piezo disc right here. And then it has 12 LEDs going around it. But when the piezo disc starts vibrating, it creates what looks like smoke, but it's just a really fine mist. And it creates a little bubbling fountain effect as well. Then for the coals right here, what I did, and you'll see pictures of how I made this going across your screen right now, the different phases. It's spray foam. So the what I think it's called, like, Great Stuff. Yeah, Great Stuff right here. Just got it value. And then I took Christmas lights, and I just sprayed the Great Stuff over top of the Christmas lights, orange Christmas lights that I just got from Dollar General. And then I took some black and orange spray paint, and I just spray painted it. And then I took some spray epoxy, and I sprayed on just some ashes from my fire pit, just to give it a little bit more texture and a little bit more like a real fire look to it. But obviously you want to keep some of the cord from the Christmas light out, so that way you can plug it in. Yeah, and then now let's get to how I hung it up. These are old tiki torches that don't really work anymore. And I just tied them together with some twine here. And then I just took some twine here, and I put the cauldron on an old like a hanging flower basket. And I tied twine to that to hang it up. And then I just put it on a little hook, a little metal wire. You can just use like a clothing hanger, and just bend it to this hook shape. Then I hooked it right in the center here. And it hangs up pretty well because this thing is really light. It's just light plastic, and there's really not that much water in here. I am gonna put a little bit more water in there, but yeah, it's really simple to build, but it's just such a really cool effect, and I'm gonna have this in the witch's corner. As you guys know, there's going to be a whole corner dedicated to the witch. It's probably gonna be right here, but it might be right there. We don't know, but probably gonna be there. But we'll see. But yeah, this is just really cool. And again, the camera doesn't really do it justice. I am gonna add more water into here. You can use any water as long as you don't have like particles or anything like that. Or it says not to use essential oils. So don't do that. Yeah, again, just such a cool effect. After I'm done using it, I do have to clean off the piezo disc with rubbing alcohol, because it creates like I guess a crust, it says on it, because that like the water solidifies on it. But yeah, see, I put a little bit too much water in it. See, you're only supposed to have like a centimeter or two of water in there, and I guess I overfilled it a little bit because it wasn't creating any smoke. Now it's creating smoke. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'll drain out a little bit of the water. I'll do it while I'm talking here. But yeah, really cool effect. Definitely try it out, build it, and happy haunting.